Getting banned for life from a cruise line seems impossible, or that you'd have to do something dramatic, maybe start a fight or flip a table to get banned. But surprisingly, that's not usually the case, and it happens more often than you'd think. The big question is, are these people reckless troublemakers, or did they just make an honest mistake they'll regret forever? In this video, we dive into the real stories of individuals who were kicked off the Royal Caribbean cruise line, letting you be the judge of whether it was deserved. While cruising on Royal Caribbean, the allure of the seas, a woman was spotted standing on the balcony railing, precariously balancing with her hand on the balcony above. Another passenger, witnessing this risky stunt, described her as an absolute idiot. Given that these railings are designed to be slippery and slope to deter climbing, it's a miracle she didn't fall. The fact is, about 25 people fall overboard from cruise ships each year, and that was super dangerous. When asked if she had any second thoughts, she chuckled and admitted, "Honestly, I didn't think about it. Why else would I have done it?" A fellow passenger snapped a photo of the daredevil woman and reported her to guest services. Concerned she might be attempting suicide, it turned out she was just posing for a photo. Thankfully, she didn't fall, but the crew promptly removed her from the ship at the next port in Jamaica, leaving her to find her own way home. While some might argue she was only endangering herself, I believe the potential risk to the crew and other passengers if they had to rescue her justifies the ban. Then there's the story of the man who took things even further, resulting not just in his own ban, but in the expulsion of all his friends too. This occurred aboard the Symphony of the Seas. In a bid to film a cool Instagram video, he jumped from the 11th deck into the water. A drop of 120 feet. Olympic divers typically dive from just 30 feet, so this jump was both reckless and life-threatening. Remarkably, he survived, though he was in considerable pain for days afterward. He said, "I did not think this through before I jumped. My idea was that this would be a good laugh for my friends and that I would just swim back to shore and continue my vacation, and never thought that it would be this serious."
I hope I don't inspire anybody to do this because it is very dangerous. I mean, don't think this is a joke.
Holy
He and his friends were disembarked in Nassau and had to make their way back to Miami on their own, with no travel insurance covering their foolishness. Lifetime bans don't always happen to adults. Surprisingly, some involve children too. In this next story, a scuffle took place between two teens in the arcade. According to a Reddit post from Pepper Dickerson, she said, "A teenager had been harassing my child throughout the cruise, and as we all know, kids just don't know how to walk away. While my kid was at the arcade, after much bullying, the other teen unplugged the video game, and my child reacted poorly. The teen got a bruise on the arm. Parents were called to collect their kids from behind the guest services office. In the morning, they were told they were being removed from the ship, but they ended up keeping the family on the boat an extra day until a safer port. A guard was posted outside their stateroom, and a parent had to remain with the child to ensure the kid didn't do anything rash. In the meantime, Royal Caribbean gave them the pay channels, whatever room service they wanted, helped with securing transportation to the debarkation port, carried their luggage, and overall treated them extremely well. They got off the boat, and that was the end of that. What do you think about these stories? Do you believe a lifetime ban was necessary, or do you think Royal Caribbean should have been more lenient? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Please consider subscribing to the channel. It's free and really helps me out. Also, I think you'll enjoy the video on the end screen about 7 things you should never take with you on your cruise, or you'll regret it.